Hey guys, so this video is going to be kind of a catch-up, kind of a question and answers video. There's a few things that I've been asked by several of you, and also things I would think I haven't really made clear, so I just wanted to sort of cover all bases and just do it in a video. But first off, I really want to say that I'm shocked and really happy that I've already got 100 subscribers. I mean, I know for a lot of people on YouTube it's not really that big a deal, but for me, because I was only going to do these videos simply really for me, from like my own personal sort of collection of my pregnancy, do you know what I mean, so that I can go back over. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting a huge amount of people to be that interested, because I know there's so many pregnancy vlogs out there and stuff like that, but it's really nice that I have 100. I mean, it's weird in my head to put 100 people sitting in a room all watching my videos. I mean, obviously not everyone watches them at the same time and stuff, and it doesn't mean you necessarily watch them every week, but I still appreciate any views I get, any feedback I get. It's really nice to have a sense of community and feeling like that people really want to watch them, to be honest. That's simply it, and I just want to say thank you. And yeah, just shocked. I mean, I have over 100 subscribers now, but yeah, I wanted to do this video, and I'll probably do others if I reach more and stuff like that, but I'm not ambitious. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm gonna have thousands of subscribers. I don't really care. I just like the idea that I have even a small community of people that are watching me and supporting me and are here for my journey. Do you know what I mean? It's a privilege to have that, and to be able to communicate with people as well, like talking to people. I have talked to a few people through private messaging as well, and it's just nice to feel like I'm interacting with people that I probably wouldn't normally get to in my normal everyday life, basically. So yeah, so a big thank you, and yeah, keep watching, I suppose. The next thing is what a lot of you have been asking about, is baby names. Now, I kind of wanted to do something sort of special for this, but to be honest, I couldn't really think of what to do, and it's a bit hard because basically for, if it had been a boy, me and Liam had already settled on a name ages ago, and we knew we were probably going to do like a guess the name sort of video, but because with the girl we've been struggling to, like, we've got two names, I'll tell you in a minute, that we've sort of come to, is it going to probably be either one of them that we're happy with. It's just one of those that, I don't know, like I feel like I'm probably going to be a bit more certain when she's here, so although we might towards the end say, okay, this is her name sort of thing, it could change between now and then, and it could change then, I just don't know. But the two names that we've been thinking about is Isla, spelt I-S-L-A, and Mila, spelt M-I-L-A. I love both of these names. I really like short, sweet, pretty names, if you haven't guessed. But I wanted something that was different, that I don't know any children, because obviously working in a nursery you hear a lot of, you know, children's names going around, and you kind of want to use something that's different but still usable. And those are the two that me and Liam have sort of both agreed on, both like. I think we're leaning more towards Isla than Mila, because that was the first one we sort of came to a conclusion that we both liked. I don't know, Mila's sort of another one that's just a bit different, and I like both of them. I like their meanings. I just don't know, it's not like with the boy one I was just like, yeah, that's definitely his name, that's definitely what we want to call it. I won't tell you, because if we have another child obviously we want to keep it for that one. But yeah, I don't know why, it was just a lot harder for a girl. I think I'm a lot more pickier with girls' names, to be honest. There is quite a lot of names that I like generally, and I do love looking up baby names and stuff. Anyone that knows me will tell you that I've been fascinated by baby names for like ages. But when it comes to your own children, it's a completely different matter, do you know what I mean? It's it's one thing to mess around with names when you're younger, but it's another thing to actually give it to a child, and that's going to be their name for the rest of their life. So but yeah, at the moment I've been tossing between Isla May Rawlings, because she's going to have Liam's surname, because hopefully one day I will too, or Isla Elizabeth Rawlings. Now I quite like having Elizabeth, and I think we're swaying more towards that because it's a little bit more elegant. I quite like having the old classic name as well, Elizabeth, in the middle. I played around with Coralie, Rosalie, stuff like that, because those are the sort of names that I really like as a middle name. They're sort of names that I really like, but I'm not going to use as a first name, so that's why I want to put them in as a middle name. Isla May was a name that I liked ages ago, like May for a middle name, because I like the way it flows, but I'm not that keen on May on its own. I don't know why, but yeah. And Mila, I don't know, maybe Mila Elizabeth if we were to go for that one, but it really, I just don't know. At the moment, I would say it's more likely to be Isla Elizabeth Rawlings. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, basically. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is nursery / housing and stuff like that. A few of you have asked me, like, if we have a nursery and if we're going to be showing it and stuff like that. No, we do not have a nursery. Me and Liam are living with my mum at the moment. We are basically staying here because it's really expensive to like rent as it is around this area. We want to save up and buy our own place because it's more beneficial in the long run. And there is a lot of schemes going on in the UK at the moment to help buy. It's sort of like a part buy schemes and stuff like that, and we're aiming to do something like that, but in order to do it we need to get up a deposit, so we need to save between now and whenever, as soon as we can basically, and then work with banks and different companies and stuff to get a place. Basically that's what we want to do. We don't really want to go through the council because it's a pain, and not just that, we want our house to be our own. We don't want to have to be dictated to by other people. It'll be more beneficial for us also because we have Loki, and he is mine and Liam's dog, and he will be coming with us when we leave. So we need to have a house really, and we need to have a garden. So it's annoying because it might take that little bit longer for us to get out, but it's better that we can make sure that we get what we want, and it's more convenient for where we want to be in the future basically. Yeah, it's a bit annoying at the moment because obviously ideally I'd love to have my house already and be able to decorate a nursery for her, but that's life. You know, this is partly the reason why, you know, it wasn't great timing, but we're making it work, and that's why in the last month, like couple of months since we found out basically, we've been working on my room to get it a bit more functional for all three of us. We're currently going to be building a sliding wardrobe so we have more storage space, because this house is quite an old house and we don't really have a lot of room. This door here, which you guys see quite a lot, is a built-in cupboard, and between that and a standalone wardrobe, that's all the storage space that we have at the moment, and it's just not enough. Hopefully once we get the sliding wardrobe in, this cupboard will be turning into baby's cupboard basically. We are getting there, and I will show you guys how, like, probably different things that we're doing. Like, I've also got a desk and bedside tables that I think I've talked to you about before that I plan on decorating and doing that myself. So hopefully when I do those I might do videos on them, and also eventually show you our room when it's put together, but I don't really want to show you it until it's put together because it's just chaos and there's no point, it's just going to look a state. Also we're planning on having a co-sleeper, which I have mentioned before, but if you are interested at all, it's Arm's Reach Co-sleepr. It's an American make and it's not that known over in the UK, I don't think, but the NCT, which are the people that do the sale things I go to, is a charity, and they are selling it, and that's where I'll be getting it from. They do a big version and a smaller version. We're going to be getting the bigger one, and it basically attaches to the side of the bed. You can adjust it to the height of your bed so that the mattress is level to yours, and it's just easier and simpler to be able to feed the baby during the night. It means that you can feel like your baby's sleeping with you, but there's not the danger of rolling over and squishing it and, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just easier because it's on the same level, and it's not like you have to reach over and pick her up and stuff like that. So it's a lot more, beneficial in the long run. I mean, obviously having a cot would be nice because it's all pretty and stuff, but it's not really practical because we don't have a nursery either. And this should last her, I think it says up to 6 to 7 months, but then it can also changes into a travel cot, so she can have it when she's even older anyway, if it's into a travel cot. I'll try and possibly put up a picture maybe so you guys can see what it is basically. See, like I said, I haven't got it yet, but that's what we're planning on getting, and I'll probably decorate that and make it all pink and girly, and it'll be my side of the bed, and I'll be able to show you guys when it's all set up basically. So yeah, and that's our situation at the moment. If for whatever reason it changes, I'll try and update you guys, and I'll try and keep you informed as much as possible. The other thing is, obviously you guys have asked me a couple of times, and I have been meaning to do a boyfriend tag sort of video. It's more going to be an introduction of me and Liam because you guys haven't really met him properly before. But at the moment, as I've said before, he's working a lot, and it's hard to get time where we're both together that we can sit down and do a video properly, because most of the time in the evenings we're both exhausted and all we want to do is have food, chill for a little bit and go to bed. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare at the moment, and also I think he's a bit shy, to be honest. He's a bit, worried about doing it, but he will, don't worry, I'll make him. And the last thing I wanted to just sort of mention is that I have been asked whether I'm going to film the labour and delivery and stuff like that. Now obviously afterwards I will be doing a labour and delivery video, sort of an update of what everything, a recap of everything that happens. I will try and film, well, Liam will try and film because obviously I'm going to be in labour, as much as possible, but I don't really know the policies and stuff for the hospital that I'm going to. I don't really know what it's supposed, what it is like in the UK as it is that much, because I've never done it before. We will try and film as much as possible, but take pictures and stuff, but obviously at the end of the day it's going to be about us and her and our safety and her being here and our moment, as it were. So I want to, because obviously I want to document it for me as well, but I want to keep you guys involved. But obviously there's only so much I can do. I am planning on having a water birth in the hospital as long as everything goes to plan, and that's a go ahead at the moment anyway. And so it's going to be a bit hard because probably going to be in a bikini as well. So yeah, we'll see. Obviously I'm not going to show everything. It's going to be modest and everything like that, but yeah. But there will be pictures and hopefully video footage of when she's first here and first into the world, so you will definitely be a part of that. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all of the questions that I had roughly figured out that people wanted to know about. If there's anything else that people want to know about, feel free to comment. I will try and reply as much as possible. You can private message me, I don't mind. Though my email might be better because the way they're changing YouTube at the moment seems a bit confusing, but yeah. But yeah, so I think that's everything. I hope this answers all your questions. And again, a big thank you, and I completely appreciate all of you lovely subscribers and people who watch my videos and comment and like and subscribe. It's amazing, and I'm glad everybody's along for the journey. So thank you.